Hello, Yogiful family! Welcome back to the Yogiful Calming Corner. It's lovely to see you again. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 senses. Do you know the 5 different senses? Let's see. Yes. So let's talk about them for a minute. We have the ability to hear, and hear all different types of things. We have the ability to see. Are you looking at my silly jacket? We have the ability to smell. I don't know about you, but I have a very strong nose. I can smell yucky things from very far away. I know, but I love the smell of sweet, delicious things too. I especially love the smell of lavender. Do you have a favorite scent? Did you say sugar and candy? Well, let's talk about the other senses. We also have the ability to taste. Yeah, using our tongue and our taste buds to taste sweet, sour, salty, and yucky foods. And the last one is our ability to touch. You can't touch my jacket right now, but let me tell you what, it is soft and a little bit bumpy. Let's go and do a really cool breathing exercise all about our senses. Coming to a seated position, bring your legs out in front. Yeah, get nice and cozy, and we're gonna do a senses breathing exercise. You tell me which sense you think we're gonna be using right now. So with our legs out in front of us, we're gonna start at our toes and pat our toes, patting our legs all the way up to our belly, all the way up to our neck and our face on our inhale. And on our exhale, we're gonna pat our face, down our chest to our belly, down our legs, all the way to our toes on our exhale. You ready to try it? Okay, here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Which sense were we using? Yeah, we were using our ability to touch our body and our nose to be able to smell or to breathe. Let's go on a journey through all the different senses using our body and different fun yoga poses. We're gonna travel through the senses in today's yoga adventure. It's easy. Just do what I do and follow along. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. I like this one sitting on my ankles. We're gonna start with our first sense, which is hearing. So let's take both of our hands and let's rub our ears. Have you ever rubbed your ears before? It can be really relaxing and calming if we're ever feeling a little overwhelmed. Did you know that the ears never stop working? Yeah, even when we're sleeping, our ears are still processing and hearing different sounds. I know, that's incredible. Let's rub our ears for 100 more seconds. Ready? 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Let's go to ear pose. Coming on to our hands and our knees, moving your jacket if you have one on like me, and we're going to arch our back to make the shape of an ear. Arch your back as much as you can, like you're pressing your belly towards the ceiling. And to do a counter stretch, you can drop your belly down to the ground. We'll call this one smile pose. And ear pose, smile pose, ear pose, and smile pose. Let's do ear pose one more time, and this time we'll hold it for a second. So, ear pose, and while we're in ear pose, let's take a second and see what we can hear around us. I hear someone talking outside. What do you hear? Let's relax our belly down and come back to a comfortable seated position. This time, swing your legs out in front for our next sense. And this one is touch. So, kind of like we did in our breathing, we're gonna pat all over our body. Yeah, because our skin is everywhere. Maybe even on the bottom of our feet and on our toes and on our elbows and our shoulders and our chest and our belly and our hips and legs. Did you know that the skin is the largest organ in our body? Yeah, it's all over our body. That's what helps us to feel and to touch. Let's go to skin pose. This is a silly one. So coming onto our belly, onto the ground, moving our big jacket again if we need to, bringing our arms out by our side and relax here for a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up our arms and lift up our legs like this and try to get as much skin as we can off of the ground. We want as little skin as possible touching the ground, and that'll probably be our belly area. Okay, so chins on the ground, arms on the ground, nice and relaxed. And we're going to lift up, getting all of our skin off of the ground. Whoa, how much skin is touching the ground for you? I feel it mainly on my belly. Let's relax down. Completely melt onto the ground. And we're gonna try that again. Lifting up, getting all the skin off of the ground, and relax down, letting your head fall in the other direction this time. Let's do it one more time. And lifting up as high as you can, and relaxing down, bringing your arms in front, one on top of the other, and relax here for a second. Skin pose can be a little bit tiring. Closing our eyes here for a minute, feeling every part of our skin. Where is our skin touching the ground? Trying to melt our skin to the ground below us. To relax for just a second. And opening our eyes, lifting ourselves back up, coming to a comfortable seated position. Let's talk about another sense. And this one is our bleh. Yeah, it's our tongue or taste. So let's go ahead and stick out our tongue in a really silly way and talk in a silly voice and try to understand what I'm saying. Ready? La 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 na la de the thought I la yoga and I la you and this is really silly. Can you talk in your tongue out? Can you hear me? Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Okay, we can put our tongue back in. Did you know that every tongue is unique and different? Yeah, just like our fingerprints, they're all different too. So is our tongue. Yeah, we're all unique and different, especially our tongues and our fingerprints. So let's move to tongue pose. Bringing our legs out in front again. Bringing our arms up high. We're gonna turn into a tongue. Ready? And fold forward. And now we're a silly tongue. Unique and different. Just like our fingerprints and our tongues, because we all have differences, and they're all beautiful and unique. And coming back up, let's do tongue pose one more time. Coming down, folding in half, holding our toes if we can, and turning into a tongue. You can bend your tongue knees if you need to. And slowly working our way back up. I'm gonna sit crisscross yoga sauce for our next one, because this one we're gonna be talking about our eyeballs and our ability to see. Let's make binoculars and look around with our eyes. Yeah, this is a sense that we always have, right? It's always there, but sometimes we forget about how truly amazing it is that we can see. What do you think? Yeah, it's pretty unique. Let's try something. With our binoculars on, let's not move our hands and not move our head at all. We're just gonna move our eyeballs in circles. Whoa. Trying to work our eyeball muscles. Is this tricky for you? It might be. It could also make you a little dizzy. So if you feel dizzy, you can just stop. Let's make circles in the other direction. Whoa, it's like we're on a roller coaster. Woo! Did you know that the eyeball is the fastest muscle in our body? What? That is so cool. Let's go to rolling eyeball pose. We're gonna pretend like we have turned into an eyeball and we've popped out of our eye sockets, and we're gonna roll around onto the ground. So, bring our feet to the ground, hugging our knees tight. We're going to roll back, woo, and try to come back up. Can you try this? Ready? Holding and hugging our knees like we're a little eyeball, and rolling back and coming back up. And maybe rolling a little bit to the side and coming back up. Eyeball roll, we're just some rolling eyeballs, the fastest moving muscle in our body. So there's one more sense that we haven't talked about yet. Do you know what it is? It's our nose and our ability to smell. This is something that I love to do. It's one of my favorite practices, and it's called alternate nostril breathing. So get your 2 pointer fingers out. You got them ready? Maybe take them out of your pockets if they're hidden right now. Yes, get your fingers out, and we're going to cover one nose and the other. So let's try this. Da, 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 da. Seems easy, right? Now we're gonna step it up a notch. So we're gonna inhale, and when we exhale, we cover and let go. Inhale again. Switch fingers. Let's do it 3 more times. Last one. Pretty fun, right? Did you know that when we sneeze, 40,000 droplets come out? Ooh, that's a little bit gross. And those droplets come out at a speed of 20 miles an hour. Gross. And it can reach up to 5 feet around us. That's a 5-foot spray radius. Ugh. That's why we're staying 6 feet away from each other right now. So for our last pose, let's go to silly nose pose. Silly nose pose, that's a fun word to say. So bending one knee, bringing that foot close to our body, straightening out the other leg. Great. bringing one hand to our leg, the hand that's next to our leg that's straightened out, and bending our other arm over to make the shape of a nose. Honk, honk. Do you see the shape? Yeah, kind of looks like a nose. Nose pose. Can you smell anything right now? I smell some yummy food. I'm getting ready for a snack. All right, let's switch sides. So bend the other leg and straighten the one that was bent before. Reach one arm out, one arm up to make the shape of a nose. And this time, let's try to look up to the ceiling if you can. That feels nice. And what can we smell over here? I smell something gross. Ooh, what do you smell? All right, let's come back up to a comfortable seated position, and we're gonna try one of my favorite practices together to end our time today. Yoga time is ending. Let's find a comfortable seated position with our legs out in front of us. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. We're gonna practice something called Nishbandabhava. I know, I love that word. Can you say Nishbandabhava? It's a fun word to say. We're gonna practice Nishbandabhava. I'm gonna do it outside. If you're inside, you can practice this inside. If you wanna go outside, this is a great practice to do outside. So we're gonna sit up tall. We're gonna lean up against something with our back up straight. Our palms are gonna be facing up on our legs. And this activity works best if our eyes are shut. So when we sit here, this is the practice. We're gonna listen with our ears, and when we hear something, we're gonna try in our mind not to say, whoa, I hear a bird, or ooh, I hear a car, or I hear hammering. We're just gonna try to listen and let it go. So imagine it comes in one ear and out the other. This can be tricky. So if you're having a hard time, just sit and listen. That's all you have to do. But if you want to really try this practice, try listening and letting it go without identifying where this sound is coming from. You ready to practice with me? We're going to do this for a few minutes. So, sitting up tall, back leaned up against something, legs are out in front of us, out long, and palms facing up on our legs. Eyes are closed softly. And we're gonna listen for a minute. As we hear different sounds, letting them enter through one ear and exit through the other. Relaxing our shoulders. Noticing the sounds of this present moment. Like water running off our body, imagine the sounds running off our mind. And when our mind wanders, let's bring our attention back to this present moment. Sounds coming in one ear and out the other. If our mind continues to wander, continue to patiently bring our awareness back to this present moment. Listening without judgment, listening without identifying. Just listen. And slowly wiggling our fingers and toes, bringing awareness back to our body, and fluttering our eyes open like a butterfly's wings. Thanks for practicing with me. We'll see you again soon. And remember to stay Yogiful. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Bye-bye.